Step inside Disney's brand new Polynesian Tower. Here's what you get for the money. Our first look at the lobby. It is beautiful in here. Oh my gosh. I have never been to Hawaii, but I do imagine that it must look something like this. This is gorgeous. I love it. Aloha and welcome home. Welcome to our tour of a one-bedroom villa here at the new Island Tower at Polynesian Resort. As DVC guests, we are standing right now in our home resort, and I am so excited to take you on a tour of a one-bedroom here. We've always wanted a one-bedroom at the Poly, and we finally got it. When we walked into this room, our first impressions were a whole bunch of oohs and ahs. It is beautiful. We are staying in room 8271, and we're going to take you on a tour. All right, starting here in the entryway, there is plenty of space. Really happy to see there is not a lock off here, so you don't have to worry about extra noise coming in through a door here. You can see we have plenty of room for storage. You could put your luggage here if you'd like, but I want to show you instantly the beauty of this room. The beautiful muted colors around this room are just fabulous. The floors, love the floors. I've been saying a lot in our tours how I am so happy that carpeting is gone. And as this is a one-bedroom DVC villa, this is a combination space. You have a full kitchen along with your dining room and your living room combination. And just look at these colors. Nice muted beachy colors. I am getting Moana vibes here. Look at the beauty of the wicker lamps above the dining room table. You could probably comfortably fit 6 or so people here at this dining room table. As always in a DVC villa, one bedroom and up, you do get a full-size refrigerator. We've already stocked it with some beverages. If you were staying for a while, you would have plenty of space to put your groceries. This is one of the reasons why you want a one-bedroom DVC villa. If you're staying for a while, it allows you to prepare some of your meals here in your room so that you get to save some money. You have a full freezer here as well. What we typically do is prepare breakfast here in the room, and then occasionally we'll do a dinner. Here you have everything that you would anticipate. You have some of your utensils that you'll need, spatulas, etc. You have over here your pots and your pans right underneath. Love this pattern as well. It just mixes so nicely with what you see in the other colors in the room. And true to form, as a Disney DVC villa, you have your glasses. You have over here some serving dishes, some baking bowls, and I'm sure over here you have your plates as well as your ice bucket up there. You have your microwave here, and you have a full four burner stove and an oven. If you are feeling adventurous, you could bake. Also here you have the rest of your utensils, and right underneath you have your space for your garbage. Now here's what I would remind you: as you are staying in a DVC villa, you will not get room service every day. It's every 4th day or so that they will come in and clean your room if you need it. Otherwise, if you need more towels, etc., you can ask for them. And underneath you have a full setup here for your washing. So you have a starter set for your dishwasher, and you have liquid to actually wash your plates by hand. Here is your dishwasher. It's a Whirlpool. You have a Keurig, so if you want to make your own coffee in the morning or anytime you'd like. They start you off similar to all DVCs with your Joffrey's coffees here and some creamer, sugar, and a few bags of tea. Okay, here we are now in the dining room of this beautiful villa. Love the colors. This, I want to tell you, is a textured wallpaper. It's really nice. So if you're into that sort of thing, you have remnants or you have hints towards Moana here. This is Moana's grandmother. I forget her name. I think that you could probably fit 3 adults here and then another 3 around the table. And then over here, you just walk right on over into your living room. This, of course, does become a bed. It's a Pullman bed, but I wanted to bring your attention to the artwork. You see all sorts of wildlife or sea life. There are turtles, there are fish, there are crabs, starfish, there are shells, there's seahorses. It's just a beautiful piece, and it's not an over-the-top Disney experience here. I haven't seen a hidden Mickey yet. I'm sure they're here. As a matter of fact, if you come around this way and just have a look down, here's going to be your first hidden Mickey. It may or may not be obvious to you, but you have, this is your coffee table, and you have 2 ottomans here that you can move around for extra seating. This is a huge television that you have here right over yet another bed. We'll pull both of these beds out for you so that you can see them. And this is what this bed looks like out. Your smaller person would fit here, your little would fit here. So this is a nice space for them to sit and, or actually for them to sleep, not just sit. And here you have still the sea scenes. So you're still feeling very much nautical and tropical here. Then on the other side, we have this bed, and it's pretty much standard how you pull it out. What we'll do is we'll move these and we'll pull this out so that you can see what this bed looks like and what the artwork is behind here. Okay, so this is what the Pullman bed looks like down. It's your standard twin to queen size bed. Again, lovely artwork. I am for the first time seeing a Disney character in the art. Let me show you over here. Here is Moana charting her course along with her grandmother. All right, so here was the thing that I was curious about with both of the beds down, how much space you have, and you actually do have a good amount of walk space here. You just have to find a place to strategically put your coffee table and your little ottoman seats. So you could comfortably fit 3 people out here without a problem, and there's still plenty of walk space. Then you have some decorative pieces here on the right. Our little guy thought, oh, there was a real book here. No, it's called Secrets of the Seven Seas Lagoon. However, it is firmly affixed to the shelf. You have some faux plants here, but really nice touches to add to the decorative elements here. The other thing I would say, in search of plugs, you know how I feel about plugs. There are a couple of plugs here in this space. So if you are sleeping in this room, you are going to find some plugs here and some outlets for you to charge your phone. Coming back over to this corner of the living room, I'm noticing some plugs and some charger spaces here. You have your device, I won't say its name. You can choose to unplug it. It makes some people uncomfortable. And the lighting in here is not the brightest. It's very moody, so you're not going to get huge bright light coming in from the artificial light. You're going to have to open up your curtains. We've just closed these for the backlighting. But look at these curtains here as well. Just beautiful sea life integrated into the curtains. And one other place I do want to show you with some plugs, if you come back over here to the banquette, I noticed these. So if you are sitting here, there's more places for you to sit and charge. Now that concludes the tour of this area. I would like you to have a look up at the ceiling light over here. Everything's just beautiful wicker, goes together, very modern beachy vibe. I am getting a slight Polynesian vibe, and if you look down here, you do see the rug that accents and pulls it all together. All right, moving on, I do want to show you, there are a couple of closed doors here. I want to show you what's behind each of these closed doors. Let's start over here. This is one of my favorite reasons for ever getting a 1-bedroom villa as a DVC member is the washer dryer combo. It saves you so much with packing. You just to know that you can wash and dry anything. You can go home with a full set of clean clothes if you're going straight home from the parks. Love this. Love the fact that this is always available, and they always start you off with a little laundry detergent. Okay, as we are about to pass the other side of the banquette, just wanted to point out that you have matching sets of plugs on this side of the banquette as well. Now coming over into this space, there are another set of double doors. Here you will find your closet space, your extra pillow blanket. You'll find your Conair steam iron there. Here is a safe for those that are staying in this part of the room. You might be able to get a smallish laptop in there. You see that we've already started to hang our rain jackets. It's rainy season here. They do give you a luggage rack, and there is an ironing board in here. Now closing these doors, and it's really nice. This is always a nice touch when the closet lights up when you open the doors. I really love that. And then I am a bathroom fan, and so come on into this bathroom. So if you are staying in this space, the living room is your bedroom. This is your private or shared bath, depending on how many people are sharing the space. Love, again, the counters, the touches of the metal. I really like it, again, with the wicker, beautifully accented. And even look at the soap dish. How beautiful are these soap dishes? It just complements everything else in the room so very, very nicely. You have a standard toilet here. Underneath, you're going to find the hair dryer, a trash bin, and you could conceivably use the storage space under here where you'll find the hair dryer. There's another trash bin on the other side of the toilet, and we have, listen to how smooth that is, the barnyard doors for the shower. I love the dark color, and if you get a close-up here, you can see the detail in the tile here. It's absolutely beautiful. And you have a true rain shower head here, and you have a wand as well. And on the wall behind you, you have the Not H2O products, which we all know are the H2O products. And here you also have a line so that if you needed to, you could pull it over and hang your swimsuits dry. Okay, now we are up to the next to last door that I wanted to take you through. So let's go on through to the main bedroom. And when I walked in here, all I could say was ooh and ah, ooh and ah. Look at how beautiful this is. The same muted colors are coming through. You're getting those beige tones. There's a soft sea green turquoise color going, and you of course have to love your little Mickey here. Gotta love your Mickey. And I have always said that a Disney bed is a soft bed. It has never disappointed. There are plenty of pillows here. I think this is going to be a pleasant sleep. On either side of this bed, which I do believe is a king size bed, but before we go there, I would say underneath, the Disney signature move is you can place your luggage underneath. So that is always a great storage option. There are plenty of plugs and outlets over here, just so that you can see them. And true to form, you have your nightlight. It's the same on either side, and you do have a couple of drawers here. You've got one there, and oh, actually there's three of them. I thought this was going to be one large drawer, but you have three drawers here. All right, picking it up from this side of the bed, the setup is exactly the same on this side. You have your side table, your nightstand, you have your light, your charger, plugs, and you also have your bedside lamp, which is turned on and off through a switch right over here. There is a low light situation, all of these rooms, so it's very moody and quiet and serene. We had to close the curtains, and this is all of the light that you're gonna get in here with the curtains closed. All right, you do have a wardrobe in here. Let me just open this up and share this with you. You have your extra pillow blanket. You have some storage space in here. You can see that we've already started to use this space. And then over here you have a dresser that has three decent sized drawers on either side of the dresser, so you could split this up. And then right behind you, you have a full-length mirror so that you could check yourself out before you head out. And look at this view when you turn to go into the main bathroom. The artwork in here is insane. Have a look down at the floors. Look at this pattern on the floor. The tile is just amazing. You're getting the same surround tile on the tub, and the inlay here is just amazing. A lot of care has gone into this, and you have a textured wall here as well. This tub is a soaking tub. It is not a jetted tub, but all of the fixtures, the same types and colors of fixtures, carry in to this room from the kitchen. Then behind me, I'm seeing this for the first time. You have split sinks. I love this. Yes. So a his and hers sink with matching amenities on either side. You have a soap dish. You have tissues on both sides. This person has their own towels set up. Either side has a makeup mirror. This is great. And there are plugs. So it is a duplicate set of fixtures and amenities on both sides. And you have these lovely lighted mirrors as well that are going in opposite directions of each other. So on this side of the room, you have your toilet, your water closet with another piece of nice artwork in there. Nice standard. And then over on this side, you have all of the towels, and ooh, this is pretty. Come have a look at this shower. There's a bench in it. You know this has got to be amazing. You have the rainfall shower head, a wand, your H2O products on the wall, and this is just beautiful. The stone accent is also lovely. Cannot wait to try out all of these things. Now, we're going to move on to the last door that we have not been through yet. All right, my favorite part and the thing that I always save for last, which is the last door that we are going to go through in this tour. I don't know how great our view is going to be. Just getting a look at it for the first time myself. Let's see. I needed some help opening this, so Paul had to put the camera down and help me. This door is heavy. Okay, come on out. So, monorail. Well, that I like. So this is our view. The roof-ish. Not sure how I feel about this view. But that said, it is a full balcony. The other door there on Paul's left will take you into the living room. There's an entryway over there. There's 4 chairs out here, so we could sit and relax out here in these chairs. But my only nit here is the view. And Paul, if you go all the way back to the wall as far as you can, I just want to show you guys how far we are away from each other. How many feet do you think this is? So Paul says that he thinks this is approximately, not exactly, 100 feet from where he's standing to where I'm standing. It's just a shame that we don't have a great view. Even if this wall was not here, we could see the construction across the street, which I don't know what they're constructing over there, but hopefully it's pretty. But you do get a monorail view every so often. The monorail shoots by your window. And we have been told as we do the resort tour that there are some viewing areas on the 3rd and the 5th floor. And you'll find that most of the amenities are here on the 1st floor. There are even rooms here on the 1st floor off to the right of the elevators. But just so that you can see, look at how beautiful the artwork is in here. They have a little kiosk that tells you what the park hours are, so that's right here in the lobby, gives you some information that you need. It's a little bit of a glare there this morning because it's nice and bright and sunny at the moment, but they do have games that you can play as well. They have chess and checkers there. There is no check-in desk here. Everyone checks you in by hand, but there are plenty of places to sit. And then just look up at this lobby. And again, you have more animals on the ceiling. It's just sea creatures. It's absolutely beautiful up here. And you have a little seating area over there for your littles. And this area over here is usually reserved for the kids when the parents are checking in, but really there are no cartoons being played or animation being played. And then right off the lobby is the entrance to the restaurant here. It's open from 11 to 10 p.m. The bar is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and you can get a quick breakfast as we showed you on check-in from 7 to 11. Okay, we are on the 5th floor. We are going to the Wave Break Terrace. And so this is lovely because you get to see Bay Lake. And across the way there's the Contemporary. You have the Grand Floridian to your left. You have the parks across the way. I can see the castle. Oh, I can even see the train station. I can see Tron. Let me just come in tighter and see if you can see those things too. And of course, there's Space Mountain. All right, that was lovely. And we are going to go down and take a look at the one on the 3rd floor. Okay, and this is the Bamboo Forest Terrace. And they show you the running trail, you know, now that the Poly, the Grand, and the Contemporary are all connected. You could go yourself a distance, but it's a beautiful sunshiny morning. This is your view when you come out back. You are closer to the Grand Floridian than you actually would think. Right there is the wedding pavilion, but you do have your castle view in the back, and you have over to the right a view of the longhouse and all of the longhouses, I should say, and all of the areas that are connected to the original Polynesian area. Here's the pool if we get a chance to go in when there are fewer people. There are people in there right now. It's open from 7 to 11. We will definitely be back before 11. But it looks like you have little lawn chairs in there. You also have a pool that goes about 3 feet, 6 inches on one side. You have a whirlpool here. And here is the fitness center. There are people in there working out this morning. And this is the other entrance to the Wa'aluhi Bar and Grill. And here's the fitness center. We won't go in there. There are a bunch of people working out. But you do have to come outside to get to the fitness center. There are all the machines that you would expect in there. And then you have a mug wash station and a refill station for your mug. And then you have the restrooms. Well, that brings this portion of our vacation to a close. We are now about to check out of the Poly, the new island tower. And I have to tell you, my impressions are it was great. When it was being built, there was such controversy. I was a little skeptical myself. It turns out this is absolutely a beautiful tower. Poly needed 1 bedrooms,
and this was the way to get it. I need it more than those studios. The studios are great. They're the largest studios in the stable, but it needed the 1 bedrooms. So this is completely amazing. Everything about the room was great. It is your typical 1 bedroom DVC. All of the amenities are wonderful. The bathroom, I love the split sinks. I love those. The bed was comfortable as usual. Disney beds usually are so comfortable. The pillows are great. Nothing at all to complain about. I only have one nitpick, and it's about that balcony. When you look at the balcony, if you were to sit down and want to relax, all you're doing is looking at a wall in front of you. So I don't know what they could have done there, but don't ask about that when you get here. If you're getting a 1 bedroom on the 2nd floor, is there an obstructed view? You don't want the obstructed view. Even if you had to look at the construction across the street at the time that we're filming, or the parking lot, at least you'd have a straight view out and not just into a wall. That's the only thing that I am going to ding them for, is that there is really no view from your balcony. It's absolutely awful. Otherwise, we had an absolutely amazing stay here at the Polynesian. It was a great stay. I can highly recommend. I can't really talk value for money. What I will do is I'll put the most recent price. What I'll do is I'll put the price for next August for the days that we are here the similar week, just so that you can see what the price is for 1 bedroom. As a DVC member, I'm not paying cash for this. So for my DVC points, high value. But if you're paying cash, I am going to guess, without having looked yet, it's probably about $600 a night to $700. It's expensive. I would not do it if you wanted to get the extra evening hours. It's not worth it. Certainly not at the price that I'm pointing to right here. I wouldn't do that. But if you can afford to do this room, if you have a family filled with littles, you need to do a lot of laundry, you should consider it. Otherwise, there are laundry rooms available. There's a laundry on the 1st floor. So just keep that in mind when you're planning. Please excuse my voice, my allergies are acting up. We have a playlist linked for you above and below of all of our adventures on this trip. We also will put in all of our Disney room tours as well, our dining, everything, so that you have quick and easy access to it below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your adventures take you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.